Just got home from Atlanta and I unpacked all of the stuff and put all the gear away and whatnot. Oh, did I tell you? I went up to the Atlanta office today to take pictures of a broker who's gonna be featured in a magazine. So I spent about 4 hours in the car for 20 minutes of being in the office. So that was awesome. It is rainy and gloomy, hence the 4 hours in the car, because people don't know how to drive in the rain in Atlanta. It's like they lose their minds. They lose their absolute minds. Whenever it rains or whenever it snows, people forget how to drive and then they clean out the grocery stores. I'm not sure why. It's a strange thing, but whatever. So my Remus and I are finally still on the couch and we are gonna go through resumes and get the rest of the week scheduled. We're having sort of a weird week this week because Monday's kind of shot because the majority of the day was spent in Atlanta or going to and from Atlanta. And then Friday will be in the office and sort of a half day because it's the party for some of the people there. Like the production people have a joint party with the Atlanta office, and then the service team or the GST or whatever, GST stands for group service team. So the service departments and GST, which means like accounting and taxes and policy issuance and endorsements and certificates and cancellations and me and my team leader and you know, all of the people who aren't in production, essentially. We have our own party, which is awesome. So we're gonna go do that, and then I think we get to go home after that's over with, so I'm not gonna schedule anything for Friday either. Friday will be the day that I do all the admin stuff that I would try to squeeze in between my last call and bed. So that's what I'm gonna do on Friday. Like that's when I'll email everybody back and triple check all the stuff and whatever. So, so yeah. I'm going to get through the email. I'm going to get through the resumes, and I'm going to get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday scheduled before the end of the day. So fingers crossed it all works. I'm really tired and it's cold, and I've got Holiday in the diffuser right now, and it smells like vanilla and cinnamon. Vanilla and cinnamon and like a little bit of Christmas tree sort of smell, like Douglas fir. Not a lot, but just enough. Smells really good. It smells really good. So I'm hoping that'll make the house feel warmer. I don't like having the heat on over 69 because it dries out my skin so much. So I will just load up in the clothes and the snuggly stuff and under blankets and whatever. But it felt with the rain and everything, it just feels so dingy. Which means it's another day that I'm not going to be able to film. Oh, I got some serious humidity business going on here. It just means it's another day that I'm going to have to put off filming the Christmas house tour thing. What you going to do? I mean, I suppose I could do it with this camera, but I don't think it'd be as good if I could do it with the big boy. So we'll see. We'll get there when we get there, right? Right. Okay, so work we go. So what I did with my morning, instead of going out for breakfast like I usually do, is I made myself a little cup of coffee. I got myself a Snuggly Remus, and then I sorted all of the K-cups that are open. There was a sale, guys. Kroger had a sale. So what had been happening is I would open up a box, I would put several of the K-cups into a basket that is in the cabinet right by the maker, the coffee maker. And then I would put the rest of them in a bin in the closet or the pantry. And then I'd go through and I'd drink and whatever. And then I had a hard time finding the ones that I really liked out of the bin in the pantry after I had eaten or drunk or used all the ones in the cabinet. So this way will be much easier to find the ones that I like the most. These are some odd ones that Parrish brought over from his office from like 100 years ago. These are tea. I have my bag. I didn't have enough bags. I gotta get more bags. Gotta get more bags. And some of these are doubled up. Like, there are 2 kinds in this one, and then there are 2 kinds of the hot chocolate one. Wait a minute, here it is. There are 2 kinds in that one. Those are both hot chocolate. And then there are 2 kinds somewhere else too. This one is 2 kinds as well. So, what is that? Fluff everywhere. Right. So that's what's happening today. It's another rainy day. It's pretty miserable. I am not excited at all. Have I showed you this? This is where I hide, this is where I keep the cables. Like, that's the laptop charger, and that's a lightning charger for the phone and the iPad. And I tuck them in there because the cord is down there, and that just keeps them easy to find without being too obtrusive. Now, normally I'd push them deep in there so they wouldn't be quite as, there's my cords in my sofa. But since I'm working, today is a working day, they stay out a little easier for grabby. Okay, so that's what's happening today, Tuesday. My little squee looks so comfortable and cozy. Do you look comfortable and cozy, buddy? You're so pretty. That should be my thumbnail. I don't care what else happens this week. That's my thumbnail. So today, oh, you can't even see it because my camera's in the way. Awkward, awkward. Today I am wearing my kitty sweater, which I really love, except that it's a tiny bit cropped and it's kind of itchy. But this is better. That's better. Yes, kitty sweater. I really, really love it, except that it's cropped and it's a little bit itchy. But something has happened. I tripped on the cat. Some kind of strange redness happening on my face and my neck, and it itches. It feels like it's. Do you see it? It's mostly on the side of my face and then on the sides of my neck, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's really uncomfortable, and it looks like I have a fat lip. I don't know if maybe I'm allergic to some of this new stuff from the Clinique, or maybe I'm using too much of it. Maybe I need to like pull it back. Maybe use I'm gonna have to do a process of elimination. I think that's a thing that's definitely gonna have to happen. So I'll pull it back and just use I'll use the cleanser and the toner and then the moisturizer and see if it's one of those extra things, because they're the ones with all of the acids in them that are supposed to like clear up your skin, which they've done a great job so far. Like, these guys that are left are still the ones that are healing. This really worries me though, like really worried about it. That's a little makeup though, so that's all right. That over there is all right too. Also dark circles, totally fine, totally normal. Right, so I am packing up and I am going to run and see if I can't find a shelf for the bathroom. I feel it's time to take down one of the decorative towel holder things, because all it's doing is holding a pretty towel, and put a pretty like old shelf up there. I'm hoping to find something antique-y, if not primitive, because I prefer the primitive look, especially in the bathroom, because that way if it gets banged around or if it gets wet or whatever, it doesn't matter because it's already beat up, because that's what primitive is. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm going to buckle down and do a 11 and a half hour day today for the work. I totally forgot to go to the doctor's office yesterday to get my thyroid checked, so I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. So that'll be another long and early day too. Sweater's really itchy. I hope I get used to it. Maybe it's itchy because I'm itchy. Maybe it's not the sweater at all. Maybe it's because I have this weird sensitivity thing happening. If you look at me from that side, I look all right. If you look at me over here, I look like I've been punched in the lip. So finding a shelf antiquing was a total bust, but I now have a little break for lunch, so I am eating a tuna, sweet corn, mayo, and black bean, 2 of them because they're skinny. They don't look skinny because they're not wrapped very tightly. Wrap things. A Remus, who is so stunningly beautiful. I can't stand it, Street Bandit. His Kitnet box actually came. And then there's a little Target bag over there that we'll deal with later. I am catching up on some Mark Ferris, who I think I like. I think I like this kid a lot. He seems like a nice boy. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that, I'm gonna watch that, and I'm gonna get back on the phone for the rest of the day. Yay! It's a lot of red and black this time. There's an elephant and a candy cane. Oh, you know what? He might really like that. That might be something he can get into. I don't know what this is. Some sort of, oh, it's a hidden mouse toy. There's a little mouse in there, Remus. And a snowflake. Oh, get it, buddy. And then, oh, it's a bauble. It's a Christmas bauble on the end of a stringy thing. Ah, you know, he doesn't like the stringy things. He gets nervous if they get too close. I thought he would like that. All right, I should probably take the tag off of that. So the Target bag had a bunch of the same print of squirrel baby clothes. No, I am not expecting a baby, nor do I have really any anticipation of having a real baby, but I got these mostly because I had a weak moment and it's a long story. Anyway, I have these now, so I think what'll end up happening is I may save one in a box upstairs with some other stuff that I have really sadly saved away. And then save the other stuff for when my friends have babies. So, some of these are, oh, gosh, so cute. This one's a hoodie. Oh, this one, I think that one's just your standard onesie. This is the baby one with little tiny feeties, little booty things. Remus is still really excited about that. So, yeah, calling it a win. He is now eyeing the empty box. Oh. He's my predictable kitty. He got out of the box long enough to knock the elephant off the sofa and then got back in the box and immediately snuggled down. Weirdo. You guys, I've never been more thankful for a YouTube ad in my whole life. YouTube told me that Hairspray Live was tonight. I thought it was tomorrow night. I could have missed it. Oh, I am wrapping up work. And I am looking at my snoozing kitty. There he is. I just filmed and uploaded my my Christmas house tour, and I am eating a leftover wrap, and it is really good for having sat in the fridge for a while. So, hooray! So I successfully used my Fancy New Magic hair thing to do the, you know, the curls or whatever. I repeated that and it still looked great. So tonight, I tried to do like a flat thing with a kicky up ends, and I'm not as pleased with the result. I think it was mostly me, not the product, because I just couldn't wrap my head around how to get the lift but still kick it out this way instead of curl it up underneath. So I think it's mostly my fault. It still dried my hair super fast. It's still, you know, smooth and not frizzy at all. There's some separation going on here because it really is desperately time for me to cut my bangs. So, and they're just too heavy, they're separating. That's really all that is. I know what that is. But yeah, I'm not as pleased with the flat look, so I'll probably go back in there tomorrow with a curling iron and fluff it up, because it is my office party tomorrow, and I don't want flat hair. So that's what's happening tonight, Thursday. I have one more call, which is actually right now, so I have to go. Bye. So Parrish has turned up with this, which is a what? A
Pokemon Go Frappuccino.
So apparently all of the Starbucks eyes are Pokestops now. And this is some sort of pink Frappuccino. What do you think?
Not bad.
Not bad?
It's very strawberry.
Oh, strawberry. I like strawberry. Look, on a tree. Oh, it's like fizzy. Does it taste fizzy to you?
No, but I didn't think it was fizzy, but I think it tastes really good. It tastes like a strawberry shake.
Yeah, it does. It tastes like a strawberry shake with like a bit of a fizzy, kicky something in it. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna finish work.
Like?
What?
It tastes like, God, this has been a long time, bringing back memories. It tastes like the strawberry bits in one of the old Captain Crunch cereals, or not Captain Crunch. It was related to Captain Crunch. It was that whole
like that blueberry stuff.
Yeah, but it was the one with the rabbit or something.
Kix?
Maybe
Wait,
it was
what? Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
it was the one that had the little red berries in it. And I would separate all the red berries out of the cereal from the golden square parts of the cereal, and then eat a spoonful of the red berries all at once when I was a little kid. And it tastes like that.
I can totally see you doing that.
Which is really good.
So you're pleased?
Yes.
Okay. So I figured out that it's not the way I was doing the hair. I put too much product in. That's why it felt funny and why it's flat. So it's a little heavy. I just got back from my office's Christmas party. After the Christmas party, I went by one of the antique malls over off the square and found this shelf. It's for the bathroom. Hang on, I got the shoe on. There it is. That's what I found. Very excited about it. It's got a little finial up there and 3 shelves. It's very dirty and very plain. I like that it's plain. And that's gonna go, oh hi. It's gonna go right here. I'm gonna take this down and I'm gonna put it right there. So the bottom of the last shelf lines up with that thing. Speaking of, this is my dress. It's a little big, but it's comfortable, and that means I could wear, I could eat a donut and still be okay. Oh my gosh. So, I am now home. I have 30 minutes to put all this stuff away and get, 30 minutes to get all this stuff away, and then I have 2 calls. I have one at 5, and I have one at 6:30. And then I'm done. Yay! And then I don't go back into the office until Tuesday because they're doing another Christmas party kind of thing. It's pajamas. It's breakfast in pajamas. So you wear your pajamas, and it's just my building. You wear your pajamas and you bring breakfast food, and you have a little shindig in the morning. So Tuesday is gonna be the day that I go in the office instead of Monday next week. Did I show you these? I found this little guy. Wait a minute, it might be better this way. Hold on. I found this little guy. He's so cute. He's so cute. And then I have a pink one. Look at this. This is really interesting. I have a pink one of him. Look. Look. Isn't that neat? Like, I'm really tickled by that. So I'm gonna figure that out later. But yeah. So far, it's been a good Friday. Interesting discovery. When I took down the towel rack thing, I discovered that my $1 million painters didn't bother to take it off the wall to paint. Nice job, guys. Okay, we're up. Hooray! I think I'm gonna get a piece of that, roll and stick removable wallpaper stuff and just put it behind there, and that'll give it some additional visual interest, so it's not just a bunch of here's all the stuff that I use. So there are bobby pins and some egg cups, and that's my face scrubby thing. That's the thing to water the fern. Those are extra razors from the Dollar Shave Club. Q-tips, hair bits, and then down here is all of like the cleansers and stuff, and then in here is hair bits, like rubber bands and screw things and whatever. Let's not break everything that we touch, shall we? So I'm gonna get a fun hook, probably from Hobby Lobby or something, because they have some really fun ones, and hang, a washcloth thing, like right there. And I think that's gonna do it. Hooray! We all win ice cream. So my 12 days of Christmas from my sister came. I'm currently getting a car wash. Yeah. This is my bucket of candy from the Christmas party that I won or whatever, and that's my bag. I don't know why I'm pointing to that. I am running errands on a Saturday morning with, it's clean, I don't know why. It's because I put up too much product. I mean, it's absolutely because I put too much product in it. Like, I washed it. It's like, it's like barely 24 hours old. So, definitely used too much goo. Right, so I'm gonna run some errands this morning. I'm gonna get that strip of, peel and stick wallpaper stuff, like that removable, replaceable wallpaper for the back of the shelf in the bathroom. I'm gonna check on a chair for P. He found one that he likes, so he's getting a chair for Christmas, you know, like a comfortable chair for him. He sits very straight, he has excellent posture, he doesn't like to put his feet up and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna get him a chair for Christmas. And he found one that he likes from the Pier 1, that's a leather, but the Pier 1 stuff goes on sale pretty frequently, so I'm gonna try to, ooh, I'm gonna try to, vlogging in the car wash probably wasn't the best idea I've ever had. I'm gonna get him a chair and I'm checking on the price, see if I can use the coupon. That's really all I had to say, now that the car wash is like mostly done. That did not take long at all. You happy?
It's like, you're not gonna make me move, are you?
Only if you scratch it. I am super pleased with the way that it looks. Yay! I am so pleased with it that I'm actually thinking about putting the leftover paper on this back wall. Just the back wall, I think, from underneath the shelf to like right below where you can't see it anymore. But I'm really thinking about it. Tricky, tricky. So I've had sort of a sick evening. I haven't felt so hot, and I got one of the duvets out, and Remus has made a nice little nest on it, haven't you, buddy boy? Yes, you good boy. Good baby. In other news, let me remove things with my address on it. In other news, the 12 Days of Christmas arrived from my sister and my niece. There is all kinds of treats in there, so I'm not sure if she means this for like when I open the box or if this is number one. I'm not positive. My little niece is so awesome. So I'll unpack this and put them under the tree, and it starts Monday the 12th. So that should be fun. Looking forward to that. I am now gonna turn off all of the lights and go to bed because I'm old and tired and can't handle it anymore. You want some dinner, buddy? Yeah, come on. So this is a couple of days old now, so it's not as bad as it was, but I had some blood work done earlier this week, and my veins are shoelaces and rollers, and she had to dig around for it. She finally had to give up and do the other arm. Got it out of the other arm. But this really hurts. Yeah. It's not cute. I totally forgot it was Sunday and I did not finish the vlog. So I have just made hot chocolate for me and P. I don't know where mine has gone. I think I already took it over there. And yep. So that has been my week. Encourage each other with sweetness and light, and I will see you next Sunday.